Hi, it's Carissa, and for today's card, I'm going to try to make a feminine looking card out of a color scheme that I would normally consider to be kind of masculine. I'm going to use chocolate chip, dusty Durango, and I may or may not work in this crushed curry color. I'm not sure about this color. I don't know. It's one of the new in colors for this year, and like I said, I'm just not sure about it. So I have a craft cardstock base, of course. It's cut at 11 by 4 1/4, and I've pre-scored it because when you cut along that 8 1/2, when you make that long cut, it's better to pre-score these and when you fold them, because the fibers, you're going against the grain of the fiber. I have that folded. Okay, so I have this piece of very vanilla cardstock. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 3. And I have my Stampin' Majig imaging sheet pre-stamped with the damask pattern, however you say it. I don't really know the correct pronunciation. Maybe both are right. And I'm going to place my Stampin' Majig there on the corner. I'm going to ink up my stamp here with the chocolate chip ink. Get it good and inked up. And then I'm going to turn it up, and with the champagne shimmer paint, I'm going to dip into this lid and just cover the surface of the stamp directly over the ink with the shimmer paint. Then I'm going to place my block in the corner of the Stampin' Majig, press, and lift up. Now, I have been playing around with this technique, and I don't think the camera is going to do it justice. But in real life, let me tell you, it's so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm cleaning my stamp, and I'm going to repeat that same process, and I'm going to make a background using this damask pattern on this piece of vanilla cardstock. Okay, so I finished this piece of, well, for lack of a better word, background paper. And I don't think you can really see it, but this chocolate chip ink is very shimmery. It's very pretty. So I'm going to bring my card base back over while that kind of dries up a little bit. This is a piece of textured chocolate chip cardstock. It's cut at, let's see, it would be 4 by 5 1/4 to fit on the front of there, and that's going to mount there. But I'm going to take this piece of dusty Durango, and I am going to punch some scallops on the edge of that. So there's my scalloped edge, and it's gonna go, let's see, this is gonna go flush with the edge, and I just want it kind of peeking out there. So I think it's gonna go right about where it is. Let's see if I can get it down there. We'll say there-ish. I've decided that's going to be my new word, ish. It's like, you know, about-ish, there-ish. And then I'm going to take this. It's going to go on there like that. I'm going to round the corners of this. I just have this little corner rounder that's, I think it's made by EK Success. I don't know. Not sure. Just want those two corners right there rounded. I'm going to use also this, what is it? Designer label bracket from the, I'm losing it here. It's from the Vanilla Hodgepodge hardware set. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting it where I want it, and I'm going to mark where I need my holes punched. Line it up. Punch my holes. And hopefully it'll be even when I get it on there. So I'm also going to take a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I am going to stamp, I think I'm going to stamp this damask again, but I'm going to use the dusty Durango ink this time. Okay. So there's that. Close up this ink pad. And then I have the designer label punch here, and I just want this part of this. I'm going to make sure I get it in the center. I gotta work faster. The time is ticking. Okay. Then I'm going to take the Happy Birthday set from Teeny Tiny Wishes. I'm going to ink it up in the chocolate chip. Boom, boom. And I'm going to stamp the Happy Birthday in the brown there. And then I'm going to put it inside of this designer label metal bracket here. So I've just used that little bit of snail adhesive and I've kind of worked it up in there and pushed it, and it seems to be holding it. I'm going to put these brads in here to where I punched the holes. So hopefully that will hold it in place for long term. Just putting this, I love this vanilla hodgepodge hardware, and there's a ton of it in there. You look at the thing and you're like, yeah, it's got this and this and this. But when you get it, there's a lot of it. In fact, I spilled it when I first got it. The first day I got it, I spilled it all over my office floor with the wood and everything. And it was a big old mess. And luckily Ellie, my little girl, helped me sort it all out and put it all back. So let me zoom out just a little bit here. You can have a look at my card so far. I think it needs ribbon. What do you think? It probably could live without it, but you know what? I'm gonna try to sneak it under here. Okay, that's where I think I want it. Got my rounded corners showing, my scallops showing, I'm good. I need to trim it down just a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this whole piece here and I'm going to adhere it to the front of this card using dimensionals. So I'm going to take, I don't know, probably about 6 or 8 of these. Stick them all over the back here. And then adhere this down. And so I will let you be the judge as to whether or not this is a feminine card using a masculine color scheme, what I would normally consider. It might be considered like a fall color scheme, but I got it. And there it is. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.